Okay. Sarasi gets that jobber's entrance, ladies and gentlemen, because Jaquan fucking broke the game. So here we go. We are back. Part 2 of Reality Wrestling, edition number 15 here. Thursday afternoon. Cyborg Invitational matchup. Jaquan Shea, who currently sits at 1-2, taking on Sarasi, who currently sits at 3-1. Sarasi with this win will once again tie Salvi for second place. Jaquan Shea, if he loses, drops down 1-3, gets lower to the bottom. If he wins, though, he'll go even. Sit right in the middle of the brackets. Better chance for him to grab third or second, though. Oh! What a reversal there by Sarasi. Oh, that green mist we see very rarely from Jaquan, but when he hits it, it usually means the end of matches. Remember early on in the season, that matchup you had with Adam Adams? He hit that right in the start of the match. Adams didn't hit a single move afterwards. Jaquan dominated him in like a minute and a half. Salvi, though, coming off a loss earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion to newcomer Matt Devious. After this, Salvi's only going to have two more invitational matches. Next week on Monday Night Fusion, it has been confirmed that he will be taking on Salvi. So if Sarasi does indeed win here, we will finally have the tiebreaker between them to see who really takes second place once and for all. And then his last matchup will be against his own tag team partner in Tyson Cage. Cage, who's doing pretty well for himself currently. I believe he sits at 2-1. What are we going to get here? Oh, boot camp by Jaquan. There's a nice standing corkscrew moonsault as he goes to the top rope. Both of these men risk takers. Jaquan taking a big risk here early on. Oh, nice Dragon Rana. Or Senton right there, rather. Could have gone into a Dragon Rana, but he decided, nah, just flatten Sarasi. What up, Hellish? Tyson Cage still has a pretty, oh, there's that poison mist again! Sarasi's tag team partner, Tyson Cage, still has a good handful of matches to go in his invitational. In fact, he's going to have a matchup on next week's Monday Night Fusion as well. I don't know against who. I think it's against Andrew Briggs. Sarasi will be battling Salvi, and then they're eventually going to have to go one-on-one. Sarasi and Tyson Cage both say they're ready, though. They're not going to lay down for one another. They're undefeated as a tag team, but we know outside of the ring, they don't like each other that much. Get a double axe handle to the propped up Jaquan Shea there. The masked man looking to try and mount a comeback here as he puts Shea into the corner. He's going to turn around. Vintage Sarasi knife edge. Oh, no! Jaquan sticking out his elbow, and that's all of Sarasi's momentum, just running face first into it. Jaquan saying, bring it on. Is this all you got? I was expecting more. Look at this now, just hammering away at Shea. Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to his former tag team partner, Jamari Williams, his good friend. Kiwi Crushers that final kick right to the side of the head, and Jaquan ain't wasting no time. He knows what a big win this would be to go even in the invitational and shut down Sarasi. Brain Buster. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Huge upset, man. Sarasi on a sharp decline. 2 losses this week, and now he drops down to third. Had a chance to tie Salvi, but with that, he drops down. He could bounce back if he can defeat Salvi next week in their matchup on Monday Night Fusion. But wow, with that win, guys, Jaquan Shea goes 2-2 now, even sitting in the middle of the brackets. What a win for Jaquan Shea. Huge upset and domination as well. Sarasi barely got any offense in. Something's off with the masked man this week. Certainly an unexpected outcome there, ladies and gentlemen. Sarasi, since coming to CMV 4 months ago, before this week, had only taken one loss. That was in his debut to D'Angelo Prince, but now 2 losses this week, tapping out to the debuting Matt Devious on Monday Night Fusion's live event, and now losing to Jaquan Shea in the Invitational. Sarasi has a chance to stay afloat next week against Salvi on Monday Night Fusion, and then takes on Tyson Cage in his final matchup. But what an upset. Great win for Jaquan Shea, though. I'm very excited for the new Call of Duty. I love World War II. My favorite Call of Duty all time is Call of Duty 2, Big Red one. I love that World War II setting. I'm glad they're going back to it. That's where they belong. Screw all this future shit. I want to kill Germans, alright? Main event time, my friends. Let's just hope it doesn't freeze. As our Rising Star champion, Sebastian Vachon of Rise, of course, there you can see the #1 contender to the CMV Alpha World Championship, the leader, the mouth of Rise. Sean Silva going to be joining him ringside for that moral support, and I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to get a little bit dirty in this matchup either. Sebastian going to be taking on Supergato, a new signee to the Genesis roster. We saw him debut last week in a triple threat match in a live event. Wasn't pinned, but he didn't win. Rick Reed pinned, was it Ryan Colt, I think, was in that triple threat with him? Or was it Kenji Merg? I might have been, I don't know. I don't know. I know that Rick Reed won and that Kenji wasn't pinned. That's what I know that much. Or that, rather, Supergato wasn't pinned. Of course, Sean Silva going to be invisible. Sean Silva left his fedora backstage in his locker room. He had to go grab it real quick. But there he is. You can't really see him that much, shrouded in darkness. The Grenoble Nightmare, the Frenchman of Rise, the Rising Star champion. And Rise currently on a tear. Friday Night Genesis could be capped off with Sean Silva winning the Alpha World Championship. He goes one-on-one with Bob Luger next Sunday at Homecoming, our final pay-per-view of the year. Big opportunity for the Supergato here. Only his second matchup in CMV to go up against the Rising Star champion. If he gets a win, could see himself get a future title shot. We're just waiting on Sean Silva. Supergato has a pretty big matchup, and I mean that figuratively and literally tomorrow on Friday Night Genesis against Bison the Barbarian. So he could use a win here going into that huge matchup. How can you not love this? This is already one of my top 5 here. He might beat out Travis King for #1. No, of course not. Travis King will always be my #1. But Supergato, I'm already a huge fan. Last week saying that he's coming to Genesis to defeat all the evil that he can. Yeah, last week Sebastian Vachon not only defeated but injured Josh Wolf. Josh Wolf taken out of action for 2 weeks at the hands of the Grenoble Nightmare. Here we go. Supergato, Sebastian Vachon, one-on-one here in the main event of Reality Wrestling. Gato gotta be weary of Sean Silva and his fedora ringside. As the referee rings the bell and we get this one underway. Sebastian Vachon just picking Josh Wolf apart limb by limb last week on Friday Night Genesis to capture that championship. Josh went into the match already injured, remember, suffering a really nasty cut and a minor concussion after a matchup with Cameron Harris. but he refused to back down, went into the matchup anyway, and he paid for it. Now out for 2 weeks. We heard from Josh Wolf earlier, though, via that tweet that he's coming back with a vengeance. Super Gato, nice back rotation suplex there. What a win this would be for Gato. And again, even if he wins here or loses tomorrow night on Genesis, he's got to be taking on the Barbarian Bison. Be one hell of a feat for Gato if he could take over the Season 1 veteran. Double axe handle by the Grenoble Nightmare. Super Gato dragged towards the middle of the ring, stomp down onto the chest now. Another stomp. Looking to keep Gato grounded. Of course, Gato coming from Japan and Mexico. A high flyer. Speedster, you blink, you'll miss him. Don't know what he was trying to kick Sean Silva there, maybe? I'm not too sure. Oh, but look at that. Vachon! The elbow down onto the chest. Goes for an enziguri. Nice dodge by Vachon. Sit out sidewalk slam. Vachon, a very rugged, hard-hitting style. Jawbreaker by Gato. Misses that single leg. They're going to pay for it. Looks like Sebastian grabbed him by the ears, slamming him back into the canvas, but Gato with an arm drag now. What's he going for here? Oh, terminating knee. Gato showing that he can hit hard too. Now bringing him up to a vertical base, but Vachon was ready. Knee to the chest. The Grenoble Nightmare might be looking to finish off already. Nope, Gato with an Irish whip puts him out onto the ring apron. Wrong time to taunt though. Oh shit! And running suplex down to the outside of the ring. Gato trying to pander to the CMV Universe, his fans live in attendance, but bad timing, and now a wicked spine buster down into those mats, which barely provide any support. Actually, Vachon doesn't talk, doesn't speak English. He had that interview a couple of weeks back before his title match with Josh Wolf. Nikola Ivanovic had to translate for him. Only speaks French. Slappy at a count of 5 right now, guys. Sebastian with this crossface after that gator roll. 7, Vachon maybe looking for a count-out victory here. Oh, and Gato into the steel step. Vachon better beat the count himself, though. Count of 8 right now. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. 9, Vachon into the ring. 10, and Sebastian grabs the victory via count out. Those dirty heel tactics by the Rising Star champion. Pulls that Chris Andrews, gets back into the ring just before the count of 10 to grab the win. What a dirty, dirty heel. And look at Vachon with a wicked smile on his face. He knew what he did. He knew what he was doing. You saw Sean Silva lifting Gato up on the outside and talking trash right to his face as well. Vachon with the victory via count out. What a dirt. This is very creepy. This creeped me out right now. Topher, what if I said to you, bonus match? What would you say? We're not going to do the winner thing, though. There's so few people in here. We got Josh Hellish. Are you still here? Excuse me. Halish. Halish, are you still alive? If not, then we'll just do a triple threat. If you're here, then we'll do tag team or fatal four-way. Well, Hellish is in the viewer list. He's just not talking, so I guess we'll do a triple threat. All right, Topher, Josh, and Big Tim. Pick your warriors. Choose your champions. Ralph just eating my carpet right now. Doesn't feel well. What up, Black Just You, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Well, oh, where am I? There it is. All right, if Josh wants Harvey, then we'll do Fusion, guys. If Josh wants Harvey, because he's on Fusion. I guess we can have a little interpromotional match if you want. That cheeky interpromotional. Whoa. Big Hellish with the 600 bits. Love you to bits, Hellish. Get it? Bless. Bless. El Jefe and Nick Blake. Okay. Ralphie, stop crying. There's nothing I can do for you, bud. There's nothing I can do for you, buddy. His stomach gets upset sometimes. He just eats fucking everything in the house trying to make himself throw up. So he wants to go outside and eat grass. But that's gross. Is there 700? I only got 600. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only got 600. No, either way, still love you to bits. He's eating the carpet. Excuse me. Oh, bless. Nice bit jar filling up. You know, on Twitch, you have to, as an affiliate, I have to make $100 before I can deposit, which I feel like is going to take me a very, very long time. That bit jar has to get up to 100 before I can deposit. I think that's pretty dumb, but what are you going to do? I'm just happy to be an affiliate, period. Once they bring the sub thing, that's all I care about. I just want that custom emote fan. I've been trying to figure out what I want for it. I mean, we could have a dirty heel emote. We could have a sack of dirty laundry emote. We could have Topher's actual face crying. There's just so much. Here we go, our bonus matchup of the evening. Bonus. Going to be a bit of emotional action as Harvey Hastings coming out as the sole fusion competitor here. The assassin, he calls himself. Only his fourth matchup, I think, right here in his CMV career. Was signed to Fusion at the top of last month, I do believe. Won a fatal four-way. I think that was the last match he was in. He was supposed to. I don't know, he was in that Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago. Look at those bare knees. Oh, yeah. I love me some bare knees. Boom, 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 boom. Harvey Hastings ready to go as here comes the human fish. The man who next Sunday at Homecoming has a chance to become a three-time light heavyweight champion when he challenges Bryce Hurt for the title. El Jefe geared for some action tomorrow night on Genesis. In fact, a little bit of a preview of things to come, as it'll be El Jefe and Extreme Conditions taking on Bryce Hurt, Zach Cage, and Nick Blake. And Nick Blake is the third competitor here in this triple threat. Hello, Alvarez. Are you UK? In fact, if El Jefe is successful at Homecoming, I don't think anybody's won the light heavyweight championship 3 times, so he would be the first. It's that tiebreaker matchup I'm excited for. And here we go. Last but not least, the one, the only, Nick Blake. Nick Blake, currently one half of the World Tag Team Champions alongside Zach Cage, set to defend their belts next Sunday at Homecoming against the former champions, the men they defeated to win the titles, Extreme Conditions. This man, along with Cage, are actually undefeated for nearly 3 months. That ended last week, though, 2 weeks ago, against the Misfits. Shock upset. Nick Blake looking to bounce back here on his own. Going to try to bounce back tomorrow night on Genesis as well in that 6th man. Nick Blake, former Unmatched Television Champion, Money in the Bank winner. This season has really got a kick in the ass from Cole Savage. He's been doing so much better. A light heavyweight encounter here between these three. Shit, Harvey Hastings wanted to be a cruiserweight. He was one skinny motherfucker there. Here we go. Harvey Hastings is a fusion. El Jefe and Nick Blake from Genesis triple threat action. No, there's no countouts, no disqualifications. First man to gain pinfall submission in the ring will get the win. And Nick Blake immediately exiting. Hey, great strategy. You can't take anything away from him. Let El Jefe and Harvey Hastings beat the hell out of each other. Look, he's just going to taunt on the outside. This is so good. Vintage Nick Blake. Now, is he going to come now? Yeah, now he's going to come in. Sees an opportunity. Going to catch El Jefe from behind with a standing sea fire. That was too good, though. I had to exit the ring and do a bit of taunting. That gold attire shimmering in the lights here. Pulls back Harvey Hastings. What's Blake looking for here? Oh, shoulder block. And then a meteor to El Jefe. Nick Blake just cleaning house right now. My goodness. Oh, what a super kick. I don't remove logos, guy. Harvey Hastings trying to take a breather. Wrong time to taunt for Nick Blake, though. El Jefe now. doing his thing. Woo! Poetry in motion as El Jefe takes down Nick Blake. Now a springboard moonsault. The assassin getting himself back up onto his feet, joins the fray. Overhand, Nick Blake trying to get back to his feet as we get a whirly bird head scissors from the former two-time light heavyweight champion. Nick Blake talking some trash to the CMV universe here live in attendance. What up, Explicit? Missed the rest of the show. Oh, look at this, some teamwork between El Jefe and Harvey Hastings trying to take out one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Now they go after each other. This is our final matchup of the stream here today. Was quite the reality wrestling. As El Jefe going to go up to the top rope, looking to take a risk here. Elbow drop, with the drop right on his fucking head. You can see Nick Blake beginning to peer up over the apron. I did indeed. German suplex now from Double H. El Jefe, hands on his hips, taking a breather. But how do you feel that he has no elbow pads or knee pads? I'm a big fan. El Jefe talking to his fishies. Harvey Hastings going for a scoop slam of some kind. El Jefe with a nice reverse DDT though. Now Harvey Hastings again taken out of the fray for the time being. Fireman's carry gonna drop Nick Blake. Knife that shot. Woo! Oh, El Jefe gonna put him in the corner, baby. Might be looking to give him a taste of that fish dick. Oh, it's going down. Jamming the big dick down the goddamn throat. The fans are going wild. El Jefe gonna try to finish. Harvey Hastings gonna break up the pin in time. And he does. Just before the count of three. And El Jefe now looking for the hook, line, and sinker. Harvey Hastings catches him in a front headlock. Now Hurricane Rana gonna take him down. One half of the World Tag Team Champions. Rolls to the outside. Oh, going for the headshot. El Jefe make sure that ain't happening anytime soon, though. As the human fish closes in, takes a full pace buster for his troubles. Hastings maybe going to give it another try. Oh, no. Irish Whip going to put El Jefe into the corner. Hastings approaching him slowly. What's he going for here? Rope-assisted Bulldog. Nick Blake back into the ring, takes a kick to the gut for his troubles. Irish Whip now into the corner. Hastings from behind, catches a back elbow from Blake. Right back into the corner he goes. Back up one out from Harvey. Closes in, takes a knee to the face. And Zaguri drops him like a sack of dirty laundry. That's now El Jefe's put in the corner. Nick Blake, oh, I know what he, oh. Yeah, there we go. Those rapid punches straight to the face over and over again. Look at that European uppercut gonna drop him. Not done though. Alley-oop. Lateral press by Blake. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Harvey Hastings in just in time to see El Jefe make the kick out. Hastings talking that trash to El Jefe. Front headlock now by Blake. Knee straight to the face. Busts him wide open. Blake closes the distance. A little bag drama. Dropping him. El Jefe, can he get up in time to make the... Ooh, who's going to make the pin? Nobody going to make the pin. Oh, no, Blake does. El Jefe break... Oh, using telekinesis to break up the pin. Oh! Reverse mat slam by Blake. Now there goes El Jefe. Harvey Hastings in a world of trouble, but he's not giving up just yet. Jawbreaker stacks him back. Headshot by the assassin. Pin one half of the World Tag Team Championship. This will be a big win for Harvey Hastings early into his CMV career. Only a 2 count. Oh, El Jefe! I think he was going for jumping the shark right there. Instead takes a European uppercut. Fireman's carry, takes him overhead now, drops him a headbutt by the human fish. Gonna go for a pin every chance he gets. Nick Blake trying to crawl over. Make the save in time. Only a 2 count anyhow. Nick Blake spinning soul kick. Kick to the gut though from El Jefe. Oh, don't know what happened there. Nick Blake putting El Jefe into the corner though. Nice takedown by the 2-time light heavyweight champion. These two will meet tomorrow night on Genesis in a 6-man tag team matchup. As El Jefe rebounds off the ropes. Look at that Hurricane on a DDT instead. Went throat first down to that bottom rope. Harvey is bleeding bad. Smacks away the hand of Nick Blake, though. Forearm smash now. And a fall-away slam. Beautiful bread shades of the one and only Randy Orton. With that maneuver, only a 1 count, though. El Jefe seated on the outside. He's not looking too good. Nick Blake with a kick to the gut of Harvey Hastings. Fireman's carry to take him overhead. Hastings lying in wait. Spinning soul kick. Beating the shit out of Blake right now. El Jefe rejoining the fray. Straight jacket German. Nick Blake is taken out. Hastings was looking for something there. El Jefe not letting it happen though. Hook to the jaw. Turns him around. And what is this? Chicken wing gut buster. Number 1 contender for the light heavyweight championship. We're going to steal the win here as Blake is down on the outside. Only a 2 count though. I'm sure with Zach Cage and Cole Savage watching on, Nick Blake on the apron. Headshot to El Jefe. Blake from behind though. Harvey doesn't see him coming. Blake going to put him in the corner. We're going to go for those punches again. Oh no, a kick to the midsection. And now the punches. Right to that open gash on Hastings' forehead. European uppercut. Like a sack of stone dropping down to the corner alley-oop again. And then pins El Jefe. 1, 2. Oh, nearly gets him as well. Going for that knee. El Jefe moves out of the way. The human fish closing in. Oh, I think Nick Blake was going to try for some edge trauma there. Oh, maybe the fish dick. Nick Blake wants absolutely none of that, though. Damn, counter after counter, reversal fest ensuing between these two as Hastings just trying to get back to his feet. And he eventually does. Oh, look at this figure 4, head scissors, trying to choke out El Jefe. Kick right to the chest, though. Harvey going to inadvertently save El Jefe. Nick Blake charges him, catches the catchphrase for his troubles. With El Jefe on the outside, Hastings going to try to take the win here. Hooks the leg of Nick Blake. 1, 2. Nearly gets it, but only a 2 count. Overhand rock. All 3 of these men are exhausted at this point. Bangarang by Double H. And now Hastings to the top rope. I don't think we've seen him hit this yet. That shooting star press connects. Can he pin him before El Jefe gets back into the ring, though? Oh, down on 1 knee. Harvey too tired to get to the pin in time. And now El Jefe going to try to steal it from him. Nope, changes his direction and floor with that clothesline. Now going to try to pin El Jefe. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Nick Blake trying to show Harvey Hastings how a spinning soul kick is properly done, but Hastings doesn't want the lesson. Put up on the top rope now. Harvey, what's he going to try for here? Back up by Nick Blake. Now up top. Nick Blake going to take the risk. No, he is not. He says, fuck no shit. Goes for an STO. El Jefe breaks it up, though. Now El Jefe steps back. Shiranui by Blake. And there goes Harvey Hastings. Fed to the dogs. Trip up by El Jefe. Goes for the pin. That brutal trip up. Will it be enough? Nearly is. I thought El Jefe was going to try to give Nick Blake another taste of that fish stick. Instead has him propped up on the top rope there, precarious position, double knees right into the gut. El Jefe, though, seeing Harvey Hastings come in. Oh, what a reversal by Hastings. Oh, but El Jefe with that headbutt double knee cap combo right there. Gonna try to wrap things up in this interpromotional triple threat matchup. Will it be enough? No, it will not. It's only a 2 count. Nick Blake trying to shake the cobwebs ringside. Knuckle sandwich by El Jefe employed, putting pressure on the temples. Harvey Hastings already busted wide open, not looking good. Goes for a soccer ball kick. Harvey moves out of the way, coming up from behind. Double back elbow, though, by El Jefe to escape. Closes the distance. Kick to the gut, though, by Hastings. And an Irish whip. Aw, Hastings might be about to taste that fish stick. Nope. Clobbering blow to the back. They're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Watch out, Nick Blake. Nick Blake with a kick to both guys' knees right there. And Blake again. Going to go for this combination of punches, one after the other. Vicious straight to the mouth of the Jefe. And that European uppercut. Harvey Hastings just biding his time. Closing in at the opportune. Look at that. Whoa! And El Jefe up on the top, bro. Just having some fun. And modify. Oh, Harvey! Shooting star again to Nick Blake as El Jefe was trying to hit his finisher on Blake. Man, Blake's just getting killed in this match. Northern Lights by Hastings. Can he steal it here? 1, 2. No, he cannot. And El Jefe needs to take a second for himself. Nick Blake looking to get himself back to his feet. Harvey Hastings trying to stop him from doing so, though, as he puts him in the corner now. Nick Blake's having none of it. Nasty kick to the midsection. Spinning slow kick, putting some serious pressure on those ribs. And now another Shiranui by one half the World Tag Team Champions. Into the pin. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And El Jefe doing a little bit of a shuffle. Kick to the gut, though. El Jefe lean up against the ropes. Harvey is done for, I think. Nick Blake rebounding. Oh, my God. Leg lariat to the back of the head. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Somehow, some way, El Jefe remains in it. Nick Blake keeping up the pressure, though. Back to the head scissors. Oh, back to the figure 4 head scissors. Really wants that submission. Will El Jefe be forced to submit here? A lot of damage done to the head throughout this matchup. No, El Jefe able to roll off. And now El Jefe looking to jump the shot. Angela! But Harvey Hastings coming in from behind. Blake doesn't see him. Straight jacket German. Can Hastings steal it? 1, 2. No, Nick Blake able to survive. Hastings. Yes, Hastings gonna steal the pin. 1, 2. No, too much time given to El Jefe to recuperate. And now El Jefe gonna try for the bid on Hastings. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. This triple threat match been off the chain. Harvey Hastings of Fusion, El Jefe, and Nick Blake of Genesis. Bangarang! Once again, from Harvey Hastings in this matchup. Nick Blake barely able to use the apron to pull himself to his feet as Hastings goes for the pin on El Jefe. Nick Blake breaks it up, though. Oh! That's what he used to win the Fatal 4-Way a couple of weeks ago. And the kind of ice locked in, and Nick Blake taps out. Harvey Hastings brings home the win. The assassin is victorious. Harvey Hastings probably took the, oh my voice, hopefully this is better by Genesis tomorrow. Harvey Hastings probably took the worst beating out of all 3 guys in that match. And he stands victorious. That deadly submission striking yet again. The assassin besting 2 of Genesis's best. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. If you like what you saw, want to see more, make sure you do indeed follow me on Twitch at DashingBJary. Papa bless, I love you. Tomorrow, going to be Friday Night Genesis, a stat card you are not going to miss. We are just 1 week away from our final pay-per-view of the year, Homecoming. So, make sure you do indeed check that out. And I'll tell you guys, I'm going to announce it on the card when I post it as well. But Fusion next week is going to be on Tuesday instead of Monday, because I got shit to do on Monday. So, it'll be Tuesday Night Fusion next week. So just so you know, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for that Genesis